All right, I'm really enjoying this, so I'm going to do one more example. Feel free to turn it off. So I have 2 plus x times y equals cosine of x times y squared. I want to find dy dx. So, as always, I'm going to start by differentiating both sides with respect to x. All right, why don't you press pause while you work on this one? Okay, so the derivative of 2 is just 0. The derivative with respect to x of 2 is just 0. So I have 0 plus the derivative with respect to x of x times y. I need the product rule on that. So I have the derivative of x times y plus the derivative of y times x, and that's equal to the derivative of this side. So we need to use the chain rule on that. The derivative of cosine is negative sine, so we have negative sine of the inside times the derivative of the inside. Okay, so let's go back to this side. We have the derivative of x with respect to x is just 1. So we have 1 times y plus the derivative of y with respect to x is precisely dy dx, or y prime. So we have y prime times x. And that's equal to negative sine of xy squared times the derivative of xy squared. On that we need the product rule. So we have the derivative of the first times the second plus the derivative of the second times the first. Okay, so now let's take care of this part right here. The derivative of x with respect to x is just 1, so I have 1 times y squared, plus the derivative of y squared with respect to x. We bring down the 2, we keep the y, we decrease the power by 1, so I'm not going to put it there, times the derivative of the inside, so times y prime, and then that's times this x here. So what we have is y, that was not a good y. Okay, we have y plus xy prime equals negative sine of xy squared times this y squared plus 2x y prime. All right, now we need to solve for y prime, so why don't you press pause and try to work on that one. Okay, I'm going to get y prime by first distributing this into that term and to that term. So I have negative sine of xy squared times y squared, and then plus negative sine of xy squared times 2xy y prime. All right, we need the y primes together on one side, so I'm going to move this term over to this side and this term over to this side. All right, now on this side I'm going to factor out a y prime. And the last thing we have to do to find y prime, which is dy dx, is to divide both sides by this. And we are done.